Good morning. Welcome to Tuesdays with Paula. I'm Paula K Bronte, your Master Rapid Eye Technician, and I have with us today a couple of guests because they've been kind enough to get up early in the morning and come all the way to my office to do a group rapid eye session so that you can see what it is I've been talking about for the last few weeks. You know, I've been talking about doing our group sessions and working with archetypes, and how would you know what it is? So I'm going to give you a demonstration of that today. That was actually Kate's idea. Now, you guys have seen Cate Allen before. She was on one of my previous Tuesdays with Paula. She's an actress and really a power in her own right in terms of healing work and knowing how to raise consciousness and make things work for you. And this is Chelsea Peterson. She's a Master Rapid Eye Technician. And Chelsea enjoys working most with teenagers. And we were just chatting, and Chelsea told me that's because they really are so open. And there's so much untapped potential. And they respond and they shift so quickly. So she likes the immediate gratification. She wants to see them change right now. So
I think it's cool because
it's fantastic.
I wish I would have known about it in high school. I'm
absolutely.
like, seriously,
Yeah.
with all the worries and trauma and drama.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, so much easier.
It sure is.
Yeah. So, Chelsea Peterson, if you know or you have any teenagers and they are having any stress, we know that never happens when you're teenagers, right? Because really, rapid eye is about stress and trauma. So, call Chelsea Peterson. She's local. She's in Draper. All right, and you can find her online. Okay. So, your heads. Can you guys sit up a little bit? Because you just look like talking heads here. All right. Okay, so I wanted to begin actually today with talking about confusion. I thought of this a couple of days ago. A client of mine asked me, what is confusion? And by the way, speaking of questions, one of the ways I work best is through questions. So today or any of the future Tuesdays with Paula's, please feel free to send in any questions you may have about the topic I'm talking about or anything else. Because I can read the field more easily when I have questions coming. So feel free to ask questions. At any rate, he asked me about confusion. And I realized in the moment that really what confusion is, unless it's biological, right? If you've got something happening with your adrenals or there's a brain function that's not quite clicking, your chemistry is off, you can have general mind fog, right? That kind of general confusion. But we're talking about confusion that comes from a specific issue or a decision. You're trying to make a decision or a choice and you get very confused about it. You don't know what's right, what's wrong. That really means that your inner guidance system, your true spirit, your deepest self knows exactly what the right choice is and exactly what action to take. And our left brain or our ego or our fears, whatever it may be, comes up and says, yeah, but, it might cost too much. Yeah, but what if my family doesn't like it? Yeah, but what if my whole life changes? Yeah, but what if I have to actually show up in the world? All the yeah buts start to come up. And if we, again, look at everything in terms of vibration. So that deep inner core truth has a very high, light, clear vibration. When the buts come in and the self-doubts, they have a much denser, heavier vibration. So you've got this clarity inside of you, and then this big cloud of dense vibration is attracted to you through your thoughts. You bring it right up, and it covers up that bright clarity that you had initially. And so confusion sets in. It's like you're walking through a fog or through a cloud, and you go through the left brain, right brain. Oh, I want to do this, yeah, but I don't want to do that. And you can make yourself crazy, right? In the end, you just create a lot of confusion. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because there may be many of you that have seen my videos and really wanted to try rapid eye. And you get that, yeah, I want to do that. And then it's like, but I don't know what it really is. Yeah, but what if I have to spill my guts? Yeah, but what if it's like therapy? Or yeah, but what if it's going to cost too much? Whatever the questions are that comes up, right? It starts to then create confusion. And especially with the group session. What if I'm in a group of people and we're doing group therapy? I don't want to do that with strangers. So that's one reason that we're here to this was Kate's idea. She said, show people what it is. So then they know. So here we are. And the group sessions that I'll be doing in my office here in Sugar House is, as I mentioned earlier, is on archetypes. So we're going to begin the session with a couple of the archetypes, and a lot's going on. I'm going to be moving my eye directing device. I get to be a fairy godmother, right? Don't you love this, Chelsea? We have our magic wand, right? And I'm actually moving and guiding the eyes in specific modalities, right? That means we're accessing different parts of the brain. So these ladies are going to be blinking. Do we have questions? Your video, let me know. Nope, no questions. Okay. So they're going to be blinking, and I'm going to be moving my eye directing device. I'll be moving it this way. And when I do this, we're actually going to be accessing the auditory part of the brain. When I move it this way, we're going to be accessing your remembering. When I move it this way, we're going to be accessing your vision, your ability, your sixth chakra. And then this way, we're going to be recreating, and then I'm going to come down across their chest, which you can't see because we made this whole setup too high today. But I'll be down across their chest here. And as they're blinking, I'll be speaking. And when I'm speaking, I'm actually using the auditory ability of the brain to access specific neural pathways. The words will actually trigger and open specific neural pathways to facilitate a full release. Right? So a lot's actually going on inside the brain, but you'll see how simple it is. All right, so here we go. You ready, ladies?
Ready.
Finally,
Yeah.
you're on. All right, we begin with an intention always. So, Kate, what would you say your intention is for the session? How would you like to? It's going to be very short, but we always set an intention because it can take 10 minutes to shift. All right, 5 sometimes. So, what's your intention for today?
I just want to feel good. I want my body to feel good.
All right, okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how not good does your body feel right now?
About an 8.
Okay, she's not feeling great. So she's a chap. She's a trooper. She came in for me this morning not feeling well. And Chelsea was up until 3 o'clock. So what's your intention for today?
I want to feel clear.
Clarity.
Clarity.
Okay.
I'm
Clarity.
asking for clarity today.
All right. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how unclear are you?
6.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to stand up, and we begin by just getting the eyes going side to side. Left side, right side, left and right. We're going to be accessing that left brain and right brain. Right? Those of you that have watched me before know that this is actually part of the quick release technique. Left brain, right brain. Good. Just getting that left brain and right brain coming together, creating clarity, balance, helping the body function as a whole. Left brain, right brain. Okay. And now I can see you're ready to blink, so let's stop for a minute and squeeze tight. Squeeze tight, open. Squeeze tight, open. Squeeze tight, open. Good. Okay, take a nice big breath. Good. One more time, nice big breath. Gather up that energy and release it to the light. And one more time, nice big breath. And release it to the light. Good. Good. Okay. So close your eyes, ladies. We're going to begin by setting an additional intention here. And actually open your eyes. We're going to start blinking. So we're blinking in an intention for this particular session. So blinking in. It is our intention that all beliefs that limit our knowledge of who you are and create personal facades or masks be released with grace and ease. And we already know the additional intentions that they both have. In addition to that, we intend that Kate's body begins to feel much better, and Chelsea comes into a state of greater clarity. And now closing your eyes. Take a breath. We're beginning with an archetype known as the victim. Remember a time in your life, closed, just remember a time in your life when you felt like a victim. Imagine, sense, and anyone watching, you're welcome to do this with us. Imagine, sense, and allow yourself to experience an energy form being created in the form of a victim in this lifetime and in the DNA. This energy form follows you everywhere you go until it is healed. The more times you feel like a victim, the stronger the energy form or archetype becomes. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most, how powerful is this victim archetype for you? Notice it activates the base of your spine. That's your first chakra, where many feel life is threatening. When you're ready, open your eyes and blinking. And releasing. Releasing all the resistance to being stuck in have, do, be, and deep grief. Let it go. Blink it out. Activate pure light to dwell there. Release all the blame, shoulds, haves, musts, needs. Let it go. Blink it all out. Cancel and delete it. And activate pure light to dwell there. Release all the results from negative energy and unawareness. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Release it, release it, release it. Releasing all the patterns of lack consciousness. Let it go, letting go of all the fear. Blink it all out. Erase it and activate pure light. Release feeling at the mercy of outside forces, out of control, stuck in terror and fear, confusion. Let it go. Great. Kate's yawning. That's an excellent sign. Whenever you yawn, those deep yawns, you're doing a good energy release. Letting it go. Blink it out. Release it, release it, release it in all modalities, all layers, and all levels. Release it, release it, release it, release it. Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. Good. Good job. Good job. Excellent. And we're just going to break up all this energy, all this heavy victim energy, all the confusion, anything keeping you from being absolutely clear, all the victim implants, all the imprints, just going through the grid, the energy grid, finding the implants and breaking them up. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go of all the old blocks, the old imprints, old implants of victim. Anything keeping you in grief and confusion. Poor me, let it go, break it up, breaking up all the poor me. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Release it, release it, release it, letting it all go. Good job. Coming in, gather it up, release it to the light, release it to the light, release it to the light, release it, release it, release it, release it. Good job. Look here and here, left side, right side, communicating. Just seeing what's on the left brain, what's in the right brain. Release, 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 and squeeze tight open, squeeze tight open, tight open, squeeze and pull it up. Pull up the worry, pull up the fear, pull up the confusion, pull and pull. Good. Big breath, gather up that energy and breathe into the light. Very nice. Good job. One more time. Gather it up and dissolve it in the light. Good job. All right. Close your eyes and say to yourself, I am not the victim that I perceived. I can be whatever I choose. Imagine, sense, and allow yourself to be what you would rather be. Or remember a time when you were in control. Imagine taking what you would rather be and seeing it as an overlay. Place it over the picture in your mind of being a victim. And notice the picture completely changes when you shift your attention to what you would rather have. The negative archetype begins to fade, and the positive archetype of a nurturer is stronger. Notice how that nurturer causes you to feel. Be aware that at the base of your spine, your first chakra energy is shifted to a higher frequency of wisdom. Open your eyes and begin to blink. Blinking, blinking, blinking. Thank you, Source, that I know what I am. I am a high energy frequency. I am wise. I am always operating from an archetype of pure light. I am clear. I am clarity. I am aware that positive living is a measure of my success. I am joy, and joy comes from joyous thoughts. I now let go of confusing messages. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I am always clear on my intentions. Wherever I focus my intention, that's what I create. That's what I attract. I create negative or positive because both really are a gift. I am an abundance of health, happiness, joy, money, and good loving relationships. Blink it in, blink it in, blink it in, receiving it into every cell. Good, good. How do you feel, ladies?
Relaxed. Clear, more clear.
I'm relaxed. I'm kind of tired. I'm like, I want to take a nap.
Yeah, that happens. That's pretty common in a session. If you're doing this at home, Don't worry if you're starting to find yourself getting tired. It just comes from the energy release. It's a good sign. And it also means that we're getting to deeper parts of the neural pathways. We start to go down into theta, and so you get sleepy because you're closer to delta, where we go into sleep. All right, would you like to do one more?
Sure.
All right, okay, everybody, for all the martyrs out there. All right, close your eyes and imagine an energy form being created in the form of a martyr in this lifetime and in the DNA. This energy form follows you everywhere you go until it is healed. The more times you feel like a martyr, the stronger the energy form or archetype becomes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how powerful has this archetype been in your life? Notice it activates the second chakra just below your navel, where many people feel helpless to change the situation. When you're ready, open your eyes and blinking. And releasing all resistance. Letting it go. Release all the resistance to learning pleasure and well-being. Hear all the negative self-talk and let it go. Blink it out, delete it, and activate pure light. Release all the resistance to a functional environment. Good. Remember all the times things were just not okay, but you said they were. Let it go, blink it out, dissolve it, and activate pure light. See all the negative results from being a martyr. Let it go, blink it out, cancel it, and activate pure light. How many times has the pattern of wanting to die to get out of this come up? Let it go, blink it all out, erase it, and activate pure light. Feel and release all the trapped, helpless, hopeless, confused, tired. Let it go, blink it out, and activate pure light. Blink it out in all layers, levels, and dimensions. Good. Release it, release it, release it, release it, release it. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Good job. We're going to just break it up, break up all that old martyr, all the okays, when it was really, hell no, this is not okay, but couldn't dare say it. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Release it, releasing all that energy built up from the martyr, all the implants in this grid. Let it go, break it up, break it up, break it up. Good. All the way back through your generations, all the martyrs on your mother's side, all the martyrs on your father's side. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Let it go. Coming in, gather it up. Release it to the light, 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 release it, release it, release it. Looking here and here. Left side, right side, communicating. Slowing down the process, showing the body that it's okay. Left brain, right brain, seeing the bigger picture. Just letting the big picture come in, feeling more comfortable, more balanced, more clear. Good job. Squeeze tight, open, tight, open, tight, open. Squeeze tight and pull. Pull, Chelsea. Pull up all that confusion. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull up the worry. Pull up not good enough. Pull up all the fake okays. Pull and pull. Big breath. Gather it up. Nice work, ladies. Big breath. And dissolve it in the light. Good job. Nice big breath. And just let all that energy go. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm like, oh boy.
It's working.
I know. I'm like, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh, fantastic.
Whereas last
it.
night, I couldn't go to sleep because I was in so much pain. And
That's
this
right.
morning, I was like, oh,
She
no.
did. She came in, she's saying how bad her stomach felt. Oh, I just love these girls for coming in
Well, then
today.
you said you wanted to die. That's how I felt last night. I'm like, oh, they're so bad.
And it's all better now.
No, it doesn't hurt anymore. So I'm like, oh, that's really nice. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll use this again. I'll go to the video if I start to have
Exactly.
it. I'll be
That's
like,
right.
okay, what do I have to do again?
Yeah. It's pretty amazing how much our physical experience is so changed when we start to shift energy.
So is that because of the emotions that were there?
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
releasing the emotions, and so then now my body's like, oh, dump, you don't need this.
Yep, exactly.
Okay,
Amazing.
that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
It is amazing. Yeah. And what's fun, one of the fun things about my part of this is that I never know what's going to happen. I didn't know if Kate's tummy would feel better or not. I just knew she'd feel better overall. So it's fabulous to see at the end what happens. Yeah. Okay, we're going to just continue this one and close it up. All right. So close your eyes and say to yourself, I'm not a martyr. I'm not the martyr that I perceived. I can be whatever I choose. Remember a time when you had deep compassion. Imagine taking what you would rather be and seeing it as an overlay. Place it over the picture in your mind of being a martyr. And notice the picture completely changes when you shift your attention to what you would rather have. The negative archetype begins to fade and the positive archetype occurs. It's a leader archetype. Notice how that leader inside of you feels. Be aware that the energy has shifted in your navel, in your second chakra, to a higher frequency of abundance of all good things. Open your eyes and blinking and yawning. I love it. Great release. Blinking, blinking. Be aware of the energy shift in the second chakra. I now consciously choose to create only what I want. I change my direction of negative. I'm choosing the direction of love, respect, light, and honor. I'm harmony and balance. I am clear in my creations. I give clear focus to the universe. There is understanding and growth from others' experiences. Blink it into every cell, the DNA, and receive it everywhere your soul exists. Good. Blink it in. Good. Okay, I'm just going to close up now. Take a nice big breath and release it. Good. Learning from the fit. Okay, one more time. Nice big breath. Letting it go. Good. Closing the circuits, making the connections, and closing the files. Good. Okay, close your eyes, ladies. And above your heads, there's a beautiful light that just washes inside and out, down your arms, down your legs, out of your feet, into the earth. If there are any energy blocks left anywhere, we're going to burst them. Big magnet up at your head, iron filings at your feet. These iron filings are sweeping up to that magnet, pulling any residue from the session right up to that magnet. Let me know when it feels like they're all up there and you're clear. Good. Gone to the light. Gone. Take a nice big breath. Breathe it into your heart. Good. From the earth, down from the sun. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Good. Breathe up from feminine. Down from masculine. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Good. And one more time, breathe up from experience. And down from spirit. Opening, blending, balancing the heart. Good. Good job. Open your eyes. Put your fingertips together. Your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Pushing behind your teeth. On the count of 3, we have deeper self. Bring you fully current. Feeling clear and fabulous. 1, 2, 3, be here now. Okay. Chelsea, what's your name and what's the year?
Chelsea, 2017.
All right. And Kate, open your eyes.
Kate, 2017.
Okay. All right. That's a grounding question, by the way. If you or someone you're with, you can tell their space you're ungrounded, have them tell you their name, the year it is, what day of the week it is, anything that's a present, current thing helps to bring them back into the body. I know you're only going to see half my face today, but it doesn't matter. You can hear me. You get to see these beautiful ladies.
So I have a couple questions because of what happened. So while you were doing it, I kept yawning a lot, but then my eyes kept tearing. Is that...
Yeah, that happens quite a bit too.
Is that normal? Is that... And what is that releasing? Is it releasing stress or trauma or...
It's just releasing. When energy decides to leave the body, we can't tell how it's going to leave. Mm-hmm. Some people cry, some people laugh, some people shake, some people twitch. I'm a twitcher. Some people yawn, some people just have tears run down. Some people fall asleep because they go so down deep into that theta state. It really just depends.
What do you do? I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. I do. I get very sleepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you just basically release, then your body's like, okay, time to take a nap.
Time to rest, yes.
And
Absolutely.
so, is it just that you get so relaxed, your body's like, and we're done? Like, you're physically there, but you feel so exhausted. Is that it?
Yeah. Well, what's really happening is that carrying all the stressful energy, the dense, heavy energy, it makes us tired, and it makes us really tight and constricted. So after a session, you can often feel really tired because if you've been walking around carrying a 100-pound boulder, right? And you're walking around carrying this 100-pound boulder thinking it's perfectly normal. And then you put the boulder down, how are you going to feel? You're going to feel relieved, but you're going to be suddenly exhausted, right? You're going to realize how tired your body is because you've been carrying all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty normal right after a session to be a bit tired because you just let go of a 100-pound boulder.
So is that why you could crave certain foods after a session? I'm just curious. I'm like, now that I have you here, I'm going to ask all these questions.
yeah, very well could be because the body's trying to come back into homeostasis again.
So it could be craving certain nutrients because a lot of times I crave orange juice after a session. That I'll go to the grocery store and I'll be like, "Buddy, what do you want?" It's like, "You don't want food? Give me some orange juice."
That could be a blood sugar thing. Could be a blood sugar trying to regulate itself after such a big release of energy.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, there's a lot of stuff going on in a session that you would never even suspect. And you feel it afterwards. Yeah. All right, so, and don't make it up just to impress everybody. You were a 6 on what was it? You wanted to be clear, and you were unclear at a 6. So how clear would you say you were?
I would say I am a 9.5. I'm very clear. Very clear.
All right, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also, Chelsea's had a lot of sessions. The more sessions you have, the quicker and easier it is you get there, right?
So your body releases and lets go of stuff faster is what you're saying.
Yes.
It's like, I know how to do this. It's like dump.
Exactly. And the body does know how to do this, right? Every night when you go to sleep, you start blinking your eyes so that you can have a release through your dreams. That's what dreaming is. It's a natural discharge mechanism, and it starts with blinking the eyes. So the body's perfectly comfortable with this. Yeah, it knows what's happening. And how about you? Where's your number of your body comfort?
So I went from feeling really yucky to now I feel really good. So I don't know what that number is. It's like feeling good. Is that the 10 or is that the 1? I can't remember.
You feel good at a 10 and you felt not good at an 8. So we're good with that.
Okay. So I feel really good now because I was like, oh my gosh, my stomach does not hurt at all. Whereas I was like, oh, and I'm sorry, I hope I don't have bad breath because I was like, I didn't eat. I only drank like a liter of water this morning because I was like, oh, stomach, what's wrong? What do you want?
Yeah, well, we wanted some release. It had some stuck energy. Yeah, and also Kate shared with us she did some processing yesterday, and obviously the processing with another modality that's excellent. It's called body code, and it must have continued to process, and some of it got stuck right there in her gut. So this was perfect timing.
Yeah,
we got it right
thank
out.
you.
We just finished up your session from yesterday. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, so send me an email. I will forward you a downloadable about grounding. Right, I mentioned this last week. So I have a sign-up page that I'll send to you immediately after this. Sign up, and I'll send you one of my first tools and tips is the Get Grounded Fast. And my groups start next week. So if what you saw here today, and like I said, it would probably be a good idea to replay this and go through it and do it with us. And then you really get a visceral feeling of what it is you're getting yourself into. And the groups just start next week. So
well, another question with that. So basically, we did a group thing. I didn't have to talk other than say what my intention was. That was it, right? So I don't have to talk or share anything. It's pretty much like you just ask what's your intention and how do you feel. That's it.
That's right.
Okay, that's easy because there's a little bit. At least for me, I'm like, I may be going through my stuff, but I don't want the whole world to know.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So it's that easy. Those are the
easy.
only 2 questions that you ask.
Yes.
Okay.
That's important.
It's very true. Now, sometimes people will want to talk more. You know, sometimes there's a little bit more of interaction because you need to be heard. But Rapid Eye isn't therapy. You know, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. So we don't get into the story a whole lot. And in addition, what we do is life skills coaching. So everything doesn't happen in the session. You go out into your world and start recreating a new pattern for yourself. So what I do is at the end of the session give you tools and life skills to help you create the new pattern so that the work we do in the session continues for you rather than just going back to the same old stuff. You start feeling empowered by learning ways to carry on this great feeling that you have.
So another question also, because there's more than one of us in a group session. So does it help to have more than one person with my releasing? Does that make sense?
In terms of doing a group, it can be a great dynamic because, where there's numbers and everybody's processing, and you end up processing for each other without even knowing it.
So we're helping each other without, just by sitting here.
Yes.
And saying, hey, I want to release this
well,
trauma
because look,
or
we did,
stress.
how long did we do that? That was maybe 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? And because there was two of you, look at how quickly you shifted.
Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks for hooking me up.
Yes. And of course,
thanks for helping me.
And it happens in individual sessions as well. And what's interesting, here's a supportive piece to that during individual sessions, we often run CDs in the background, right? So that's like having another person in the room running a session with you. So a group session it can be really profound.
Really?
Yeah. And of course, if you want the coaching piece, because coaching is a big part of it, then you want individual sessions, or just come for individual coaching. You can do a group sessions and just see me for the coaching piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's all kinds. We mix and match. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me out.
Great.
Thanks for hooking me up.
Thank you. Ditto.
Okay, so groups start next week. There is a little bit of room left, not much. We're almost full. As I said last week, we've gotten fuller. And I like to keep the numbers down so there's no more than five to 7 people in a group. So let me know. I'm going to send out the sign-up sheet. And if you sign up, you will get a free grounding downloadable. And if you let me know that you're interested in the group, I'll give you a call. Okay. And if you're not ready for a group yet, I'll send you your grounding downloadable anyway. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Is there anything I need to say that I didn't say?
I don't
We're
think
good?
so. I think
Okay.
you-
All
I
right.
think you answered all my questions.
Okay. All right. Bless you all. Thank you for joining us. And I hope to hear from you. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.